In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace the caulking around the bathtub. I've seen basically two types of caulking around the bathtub or shower pan. There's the rubbery kind and the very hard cement-like caulking. The rubbery kind is easy to remove without any special tools, but the super hard kind would require a lot of elbow grease to take off, unless you have a special tool like a Dremel with a scraper blade. You see here that the caulking is cracked and has mold growing under it. When this happens, it's impossible to get it white again. You need to replace it. Fortunately, this bathtub has caulking that's like hard rubber and not hard cement. So I'm going to remove it using a box cutter and a narrow putty knife because I happen to have those in my toolbox. First, I'm going at it with a box cutter. It's not the most ideal tool for the job, but practically everyone has one of these at home. I am spending quite a lot of time trying to take off as much of the old caulk as possible so that the new caulk can adhere well and look nice. using an old toothbrush to sweep off the gunk. Now I'm going at it again with a putty knife. I'm realizing that it might have been easier and quicker if I had used just the putty knife from the get-go. Finally, wipe down with a dry paper towel. Now I'm going to show you how to use a caulk gun. The caulk gun has this plunger that will push on the bottom of the caulk tube just a little bit every time you pull the trigger or the handle, and that helps push out the caulk. So here's a tube that's new and a used tube where the bottom has been pushed up. You need to push this tab or lever to be able to pull the plunger back and out of the bottom of the tube so that you can take the caulk tube out of the caulk gun. So this is how you insert a tube of caulk. And when you want to take it out after you're done using it, you need to first pull the plunger out of the bottom of the caulk tube. And as I've shown you before, you need to push on this lever and while holding it down, pull out the plunger. If you have a used tube of caulk, then chances are the caulk inside the tube will have hardened. So you need to insert a thin metal rod into the tip to poke through the dry caulk to create an opening for the good caulk underneath the dry layer to flow out. This cheapest caulk gun you can buy, which I really like, doesn't have a metal rod attached to it, in which case you can also use a long nail or a paper clip. Now I also happen to own another caulk gun that has a metal rod attached to the handle, and this is how you use it. Now I'm going to put down a bead of caulk. I am moving the gun while pressing on the trigger to push out the caulk. Next, I just rub it down with my finger, and that's it. And voila! Here is new clean caulking around the bathtub.